very important question. And firstly, before we answer the question, we should analyze, is there appetite for private sector to enter the African market? And my answer is very simple. There's significant appetite and interest in the African market, renewable energy market, by international IPPs and international lenders to fund renewable energy projects in the continent. But the biggest risk that these investors, both the IPPs and the lenders, face is the ability for these utilities and governments to repay or pay for the power that they will receive. And that is the biggest risk, is payment risk, or the uncertainty that these utilities and governments will be able to pay for the power that they will buy from these independent power producers.
In my opinion, they're sporadically effective at best. While the World Bank as a group has indeed improved their offering with initiatives such as scaling solar, the European offering is highly fragmented, as it is primarily driven by the varying aims and objectives that individual countries, development financial institutions adopt. De-risking requires both breadth, not just in terms of de-risking the capital invested, but also providing, for instance, the technical assistance to develop or enhance the regulatory structure, and depth in terms of a granular understanding of and mitigation of the risks that are faced by projects being developed in Africa. Rest for Africa has focused its efforts on both of these fronts.
So our home base is South Africa, but we have a mandate for the whole of the continent. So in South Africa, the answer is a bit different. I think there's a very balanced view in terms of risk perception gap between private sector and public sector. And if you see all the renewable energy projects, amount of enthusiasm, amount of appetite, and the amount of bids that we receive, I think there's no mismatch, and that is okay.
For renewable energy development, the private sector has the capital and the expertise, but needs the public sector to provide key aspects of risk mitigation, particularly of political and offtake risks. The lack of such working partnerships in practice is, in my opinion, significantly inhibiting renewable energy development in Africa, which is a pity, as it would help, for instance, plug the funding gap in the 100 billion pledge at COP26 without governments having to dig deeper into their already stretched pockets.